Hello, today we're going to take a look at my 1968 Ford Mustang. But first, a little history on the car. This car was built in San Jose, California, and sold new in Los Angeles, California, where it lived its entire life until I purchased it a year ago. There was a woman who was the second owner, purchased the car in 1970. I have the original purchase agreement. She bought the car in 1970 when it was 2 years old, and she kept it for 53 years until she passed away, and lived in Sherman Oaks, California, which is a suburb of Los Angeles. Now, the car, it was not perfect, but very well maintained car. I have tremendous amount of receipts where she had the car serviced at a place called Mustangs, etc. in Van Nuys, California. Basically anything it needed, it got, because she must have loved the car. I did some freshening up on it when I got it. The car had been painted, and I think it was around 2010. I'd have to look at the receipts, but around 2010 she had it painted, and they did a good job. It did have a couple of chips and things which have been touched up, which I can show you. The interior I did freshen up, not because it was worn out or torn up, but because it just had gotten dingy over the years, being a light color and all. So I did put new carpet in. I redid the seat covers, front and rear, seat foam. I did put a new AM and FM radio in it. The car is well optioned. As a matter of fact, I'll show you the Marty report. And let me get the keys. I have what they call the Elite Marty report, which is well, you'll see it here. It has a reproduction of the window sticker, and the actual Marty report, and then how many of each of this model were built and everything. It was sold at Harvey Ford in Los Angeles, and it's the base 289 two-barrel engine, cruise-o-matic transmission, console, power steering, power disc brakes, air conditioning, rear window defogger, tinted glass, deluxe seat belts, deluxe wheel covers, remote mirror. Reasonably well loaded up. Of course, that comes with the car. There's the original license plates, which were on it when I purchased it, and could still be put back on it if you were a Californian. But I live in Tennessee, so I have Tennessee plates on it. Take you for a walk around. Now, it did have the original wheels and hubcaps on it, which do go with the car if you want them. I have them. The tires on them are older, but the wheels are, the original wheels and the nice set of hubcaps. But I put these wheels and tires on it, so these wheels and tires are new. The console's in excellent shape. Headliner, visors. Doors all close very nice. Really a good solid car that has been well maintained. Like I said, the paint looks great, shines beautifully. There are a couple of touched up spots. There's one here. I don't know how well you'll see that. And there's another one on the front edge of the hood where it must have scraped something. All the chrome is excellent. You can look at the pictures, and you'll see the undercarriage is, it's just spotless as far as rust. There's no rust ever on this car. Being a Los Angeles car, and being garaged its entire life. Matter of fact, it was garage. The woman lived in the same house for the 54 years. So this car lived in the exact same garage the whole time she owned it. You don't find them like this very often anymore. So I did a little modernizing with the wheels and tires, and it's got a little louder than stock exhaust on it, which I liked. Certainly could be put back to stock exhaust if you wanted to, just by changing the mufflers. Under the hood was very good shape, but I did clean it up and repaint a few things. You can see the underside of the hood looks nice. It doesn't leak anything. The engine is well sealed, and the transmission as well. No puddles, no drips. Air conditioning works great. I believe it's still the whatever that R12. I believe it's still R12. It worked when I got it, and it works now. So I haven't done anything to it. It doesn't run hot. Goes down the road real nice. Transmission shifts perfectly. I'll start the engine up so you can hear it. The mileage shows 93,365, and the receipts that I have for repairs, prove that out. So it's believed to be correct. All right, I will start it up. Exhaust is new. There are Flowmasters type style, whatever, mufflers, and I did what they call them the GT tips on the back, which were what you could have gotten on a Mustang. It's got the pop-open gas cap. Option for a California car, but as you can see, it carries excellent oil pressure. Hope you can see that. So there you have it. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer any through Bring a Trailer. They have a contact the seller button up on the upper right hand of the listing. You can contact me that way or ask